Gary, my lad, my trusty duck, this holiday's hanging on a stroke of luck. I've got my lights, my games, my chat, but no mince pies. What's up with that? So off you go on your noble quest to find mince pies, the very best. Be quick, be brave, don't daddle or stray. Bring those treats back by Christmas Day. Oh, Gary, my lad, my trusty duck, this holiday's hanging on a stroke of luck. I've got my lights, my games, my chat, but no mince pies. What's up with that? So off you go on your noble quest to find mince pies, the very best. Be quick, be brave, don't dawdle or stray. Bring those treats back by Christmas Day. Oh, Gary, my lad, my trusty duck, this holiday's hanging on a stroke of luck. I've got my lights, my games, my chat, but no mince pies. What's up with that? So off you go on your noble quest to find mince pies, the very best. Be quick, be brave, don't dawdle or stray. Bring those treats back by Christmas Day.
And so Gary sets off through the snow, his adventure just beginning.
Through the snow and the frosty air, a duck on a mission, a quest so rare. Dodging kids and sleighs in flight, Gary's resolve shines bright tonight. No wings to fly, no voice to shout, but nothing can stop this duck, no doubt. Each step he takes, the goal is clear, to bring those mince pies and holiday cheer. Through the snow and the frosty air, a duck on a mission, a quest so rare. Dodging kids and sleighs in flight, Gary's resolve shines bright tonight. No wings to fly, no voice to shout, but nothing can stop this duck, no doubt. Each step he takes, the goal is clear, to bring those mince pies and holiday cheer.
Finally, Gary arrives at a bustling grocery store, festively decorated with garlands and lights. He waddles through the aisles, dodging shopping carts and frantic customers. He spots the bakery section and makes his way to the mince pies, only to find the shelf is empty.
The shelves are bare, there's not a pie in sight. No flaky crust, no filling tonight. Gary looks left, he looks to the right. His mission's in peril on this cold winter night.
The shoppers all glare, the tension is thick. A duck with no pies, this won't do the trick. He can't go back, not empty-winged. The quest must go on, for Christmas he's king. The shelves are bare, there's not a pie in sight, no flaky crust, no filling tonight. Gary looks left, he looks to the right. His mission's in peril on this cold winter night. The shoppers all glare, the tension is thick. A duck with no pies, this won't do the trick. He can't go back, not empty-winged. The quest must go on, for Christmas he's king.
The shop worker kneels to Gary's level, pointing towards a small cottage at the edge of town, surrounded by purple Christmas lights and Gothic decorations. Velvet's chickens can be seen roaming near the house. If it's pies you seek, then hear my tale. Old Lady Velvet will not let you fail. She bakes them fresh, she's known for her crust. Her pies are legend, you've got to trust. Just past the trees, where the snow lays deep, her house is waiting where secrets keep. With chickens that cluck and a Gothic flair, she's got mince pies beyond compare. Just past the trees where the snow lays deep, her house is waiting where secrets keep. With chickens that cluck and a Gothic flair, she's got mince pies beyond compare. Beyond compare. She's got mince pies beyond compare.
Gary waddles through a thickening snowstorm. The once cheerful twinkle of Christmas lights now distant. The wind howls and the landscape is a mix of white drifts and dark, bare trees. Despite the harsh conditions, Gary presses on, his tiny webbed feet trudging through the snow. The snow is deep, the wind does bite, but Gary marches through the night. Each step is heavy, each breath is cold, but his courage shines a tale to be told. The trees loom dark, the path unclear, but he waddles on without any fear. For pies await, his mission calls. Gary the duck, braving it all, through snow and ice, through trials unknown. Gary won't stop till the pies are his own. A hero's quest, a duck so true, marching through winter for many and you.
Gary arrives at Velvet's quirky cottage, its purple lights casting an eerie glow over the snowy landscape. Velvet stands in her yard, chasing after a flock of chickens who are evading her attempts to corral them. She yells at the chickens in frustration. Come back here, ye feckin' birds. Stop running around like ye can't hear words. Gary, lad, give me a hand. These chickens won't do what I planned. I've got pies to bake, I've got things to do, but these feathery troublemakers are making me blue. Come here, you cheeky wee things, before I'm wearing feathers as new Christmas bling. Velvet runs around, hands flailing, as the chickens scatter in all directions. Gary watches for a moment, then jumps into action, using his wings to corral the chickens with surprising speed as Gary herds the chickens back into their pen. Gary, you sly little duck, yeah, you've got skills, hey, you're in luck. With your quick little feet and your feathery charm, you've got these birds back safe from harm. Velvet finally manages to close the chicken coop, and she turns to Gary with a smile, hands on her hips. Her tone softens as she gestures toward the door, signaling that the pies are ready. Right then, lad, that's the last of them. Now come inside, have a Christmas rum. You earned your pies, you've earned your treat, and Manny will be happy with what you beat.
Inside Velvet's cozy, Gothic cottage, the warm glow of a fireplace lights the room. Purple decorations and holiday ornaments hang around, with a faint aroma of fresh-baked mince pies in the air. Velvet places a tray of beautifully crafted pies into a basket and hands it to Gary.
Here you go, my feathered friend. Your journey's near its happy end. These pies are yours, so take them true. For Manny's Christmas dreams rest on you. Through snow and frost, through trials and tests, you've shown yourself the very best. With courage bright and feathers bold, you've earned these pies of mince and gold.
Gary takes the basket in his beak, giving Velvet a grateful nod. Velvet smiles warmly, opening the door to send him off into the snowy night. The wind has died down, and the stars twinkle above as Gary steps outside.
So off you go to finish your quest, to bring those pies to Manny's nest. A duck with heart, a tale to tell. Merry Christmas, Gary, now fare thee well. So off you go to finish your quest, to bring those pies to Manny's nest. A duck with heart, a tale to tell. Merry Christmas, Gary, now fare thee well.
The snowstorm has intensified, with blustery winds whipping snow into Gary's feathers. He trudges on, the mince pie basket swaying precariously in his beak. The path ahead is nearly invisible in the swirling white. Just as Gary stumbles, exhausted, the distant sound of sleigh bells cuts through the storm. A deep, jolly laugh follows, and a sleigh drawn by reindeer emerges from the snow.
Through the storm, a light does glow. A sleigh appears upon the snow. With a hearty laugh and a voice so grand, comes the jolly man from Christmas land. Ho, 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 little duck, what's this? A quest for pies on a night like this. Hop aboard, I'll see you through, for Christmas magic believes in you.
Santa steps down from the sleigh, his red suit shining against the white snow. He picks up Gary gently, setting him beside a sack of toys in the sleigh. The reindeer snort and paw at the ground as Santa gives a merry command.
With a flick of the reins, we're off in flight through the swirling storm into the night. The stars above, the snow below, a Christmas ride for our hero.
The sleigh glides effortlessly through the storm, Santa and Gary riding side by side. The storm begins to ease as they approach the warm glow of Manny's house, visible in the distance. Santa gives Gary a knowing wink
As they descend toward the roof. The storm is gone, the journey near. A duck and pies bring Christmas cheer. With Santa's help and magic so true, Gary's mission will see him through.
The sleigh lands gently, and Santa helps Gary down, placing the basket of pies back in his beak. With a final ho, 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 Santa waves and disappears into the night sky, leaving Gary to finish the final steps of his journey.
Gary waddles triumphantly toward Manny's house, the warm light spilling from the windows cutting through the night. Inside, Manny is pacing, muttering about snacks and Christmas being ruined. The door creaks open, and Gary steps in, basket of pies in beak. Manny's face lights up. Through snow and storm, through night and frost, Gary returned, no mince pies lost. A duck so brave, a quest complete, with Christmas saved. It's time to eat. Manny cheers, the pies in sight. A Christmas feast, a perfect night. Through courage, heart, and snowy skies, Gary shines beneath Christmas lights. Manny hugs Gary, the basket of pies nearly spilling to the floor. Manny places the pies on the table, turning to the chat to announce Gary's success. As Manny begins to dive into the pies, Gary notices something in the basket, an unmarked little box tucked beneath the pies. A hidden box, a secret gift, a Christmas magic spirits lift. Gary peeks, his heart does race. What lies inside this special place? Gary carefully nudges the box open with his beak. A soft golden glow spills out, and a warm, resonant quack escapes from the light. Filling the room, Gary blinks, then lets out his very first quack. It echoes joyfully, a sound filled with pride and love. Manny freezes mid-bite, his eyes wide in disbelief, before grinning ear to ear. a voice restored, a Christmas sound. Gary's quack, now the joy abounds. The duck who saved this Christmas Eve, his voice returned, it's hard to believe.
Gary quacks again, this time louder, as Manny claps and cheers.
The two celebrate together, the chat flooding with messages of awe and delight. The camera pans out from the cozy scene, showing Santa's sleigh streaking across the starry sky, his jolly laugh fading into the night. So here's to Gary, a duck so true. With heart and courage he saw it through. From mince pies baked to a quack so bright. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.